Before we get into today's video, I did want to let you guys know that this video is for educational purposes only. Please remember to be kind to everybody everywhere in your everyday life, in your home, in the grocery store, and especially in the comment section down below. Please do not show hate to anybody, anywhere. Good morning, my lovelies, my beauties, my friends. My name is Christina and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really hope that you will subscribe, stick around, take a chance in hearing some things that I have to say. And if you are a returning subscriber, y'all already know, y'all are my babies. So good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everybody doing today? I hope you all are having an amazing day. I hope you all have had another wonderful week. I hope everybody is doing well. And I hope that you have plans for the weekend to get outside, drink your water, get some exercise, take care of yourself, get some sun on your skin, fresh air in your lungs, all of that. Yes, I knew y'all did. That's okay. I already knew you did. If you guys don't already know me, hi, my name is Christina. I do have a second channel, which is Casually Christina. Over there, we talk about more casual things. I also have more casual things on Casually Christina. I also have a Patreon. My Patreon is for 18 and up. Over there, we do more personal story times. We go live. It's a good time if you're 18 up and you'd like to join. And I also have an Instagram, and all of those are always linked down in the description box if you'd like to come and check me out. So today's video is part 3 on this little journey that we have been on. And I will tell you guys, I'm a bit frustrated at this point. Before we go any further, I did want to stop and thank today's sponsor, Babbel. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Babbel is a language learning app that actually has over 1 million users. Check out their reviews. They're absolutely amazing. I've been using Babbel for a few months now and working on my Spanish. Babbel is so easy and convenient to use. You can do it from the comfort of your own home or while you're on a bus or on a train with headphones in. You can even download the lessons on Babbel. That way, if you're going to be flying on a plane and you won't have any internet, you can work on it. And most of their lessons run for about 10 minutes, but you can also play games. So you're playing games while you're learning, which is my favorite way to learn Spanish with my son. Me and him like to play the games and practice our Spanish together, and it is so fun. With Babbel, you get to choose topics that interest you, and then also the sentences that they teach you on Babbel is real life sentences that I would use in a conversation with somebody. If you want to try Babbel, just click the link down in the description box. Thank you again, Babbel. Now back to the video. Summer Wells is still missing. We're right at 3 months now, and we don't know anything. Now, I'm not going to say that the investigators don't know anything because they're not releasing anything to the public. Obviously, they don't want to compromise the case. But it's so upsetting. Like, where is this little girl? Okay, she's definitely not wandering the streets trying to get home for 3 months. Either somebody has her or she is no longer with us at all, which both situations are terrifying. I mean, I know we could all hope and wish that it's some sort of like very, very rare case of once a child really bad, you know, and then they take a child, but then they love this child and they give them the best life ever. And she's like being loved. I mean, that does happen. We've heard stories like that. But I know that the chances are it's probably not that, but it could be. We can hope, right? I am aggravated, and this will be my last video on this situation. It doesn't mean that Summer won't be in my heart, my thoughts, my prayers, but it will be my last video until we have some real evidence, until the cops come forward and say something, until Summer is brought home safely, and that's what we're all hoping is going to happen. This situation has been made into a complete circus, in my opinion. And a lot of it has to do with, also in my opinion, the family, the things that they're doing. Okay, if you guys watched the third video that I did, which is the one of Candus Wells, or Candus Wells, that whole prank phone call thing.
Candus, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry, Candus. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, honey.
Was mind-boggling to me. And I've never seen these types of things happen in a case like this where you have a child that's missing. Typically, if a parent or parents has a child missing, they are looking for their child. They're not on YouTube doing interviews and playing games and stuff like that. It has been said that different major news networks have reached out to Candus and Dawn, and you guys know if you've watched all the other videos, and I hope that you have, otherwise you're probably really lost right now. There has been major news sources that have reached out to Dawn and Candus to do a story on Summer and Summer being missing, because this is such a hot topic and so many people are talking about it, yet they've refused. So they won't go on these major, allegedly, on these major news channels to talk about their daughter, but they'll be on YouTube doing all these interviews, trying to control the narrative, trying to make themselves seem like there's somebody. That seems weird to me. Baby, if my child is missing, which my child will never be missing, in the name of Jesus, and neither will any of y'all's, we're just going to claim that right now, okay? But you better believe one thing. I'm going to be on top of the mountains. I'm going to be on the news stations. I'm going to be at people's front door. I'm seeing it in front of the Walmart. I'm seeing it in front of the Goodwill. I'm seeing it in front of the interstate. I'm not going to sleep until my baby is found. The last thing I'm going to be doing is playing around on YouTube and not, I don't know, you guys. And I'm trying to, we're going to get to the video here. I know it's a really long intro, but I'm letting you guys know why I'm feeling fed up with this. I'm trying to have some sort of sympathy and go, I don't know these people's true hearts.
Look, my poor daughter's been raped several times by people, but she didn't go crying. She don't go crying and for all attention and blah, blah, blah. She dealt with it. I got to give my daughter props on that.
Maybe it's just the way they react to things, but it's giving me major Casey Anthony vibes, you guys. Y'all remember the Casey Anthony situation? Do you guys remember what a circus that was? I mean, even the trial, it was such a circus that she got off of it. This feels like a bigger circus than that. And it's just all familiar and it's all sad. And at the end of the day, you need to dig through all of the mess and find this child. So I said I was going to do the inconsistencies of this case. The timelines. All of the timelines that Candus has given has been almost confused with a different situation or a different timeline. I mean, things that you wouldn't even think are important if you're looking for a child, you wouldn't think, why should that stand out to me? But when you hear somebody tell a story different ways, little things start standing out that probably don't have any relevance. Like Hunter, the 15-year-old little boy that she picked up the day that Summer went missing. You know, Candus said that he called her. Hunter said she called him. You know, just little things like that, that is like, Hunter, I didn't tell you guys this in the first video because I wanted to stay on track, but Hunter said in the very beginning that while they were at the swimming hole that day, that Dawn called from work on the phone and told Candus that there was some pedo in the neighborhood and, you know, had been creeping around.
The drive-thru. And then while we were in the drive-thru, her husband calls her talking about this dude named on the property that's been there for like a week or so, she told me, that keeps stalking the little kids.
Who's that?
Some dude named like I have no idea who it was.
Okay. And why did Don call?
I have no idea. He just called. I don't even know if he was working at the time.
Okay.
But if he was working, he obviously wouldn't know that there was some dude looking at the little kids.
So this dude named Don calls Candus
and tells her about, I don't know if his name was.
And tell me about that conversation.
All I heard was.
And how did you hear it?
I heard because I asked her why he called.
Okay.
The only thing that she told me from the phone call is that there was some dude, whatever it was, just the name.
Okay.
That's all I remember. Is that he's been up on the property for a week or two, trying to, like, I guess she said, touch the little kids. That's what I was told.
He's trying to have what?
touch the little kids.
Touch the kids?
Candus denied it. Candus said Dawn never called her and told her that. Just like a bunch of like really, really weird inconsistencies. Like Hunter said that Candus bought him a Mike's Hard Lemonade, which is an alcoholic beverage.
One, and a bottle or can?
It's a can. If I could get a picture real quick, I'll show you what it looks like.
All right, go ahead.
It's a whole can, if I'm correct. I just know that they have to have done something because she did not walk off of that property. That's all I know. That's what it looks like.
Oh, okay. So let me show this right there, Twisted Tea in a yellow container. Okay.
And gave it to him. And Candus, of course, said that she didn't. You know, just things that are like, why are you lying about that? Also, the hair. A lot of you guys have seen this picture here of Summer and then this picture here of Summer and have noticed that her head seems to have been shaved. There's been multiple different stories. Dawn and Candus gave different stories. One gave a story that Summer wanted to be like her brothers, so she shaved her head. And then another story was that her mom shaved her head and she wanted to be like her mom. And then there's past stories from the sisters that said that in the past with Dawn's first kids, that he would shave or make everybody shave their heads when they got head lice, which is what I tend to believe because in the neighborhoods that I've grown up in, it's very common for people to shave the whole family's heads versus to really treat the house and all that with head lice. And no offense or anything to the Wells, but I'm just going to call it like I see it. When you see that house, it would be very, very difficult to treat that house for lice or any kind of bugs. And the way they probably solved that would be just to buzz all the heads. However, if she was abducted, although I don't believe she was abducted, I will tell you guys that. I do not believe she was abducted. There is no evidence to show that she was abducted. And then when you look at the house, when you look at the area, I saw this photo right here of the investigators outside the driveway. And when I saw this one, it really sealed the deal for me. I mean, look at the front of where you drive up into their home.
Up here where this house is on the left is our road. I passed it straight. This is all our property here to the left. All this, our house is up there on top. So all this is our property. So I turn straight away in here. Straight. And our house is up there.
I mean, this is not a place where people go to steal children. Why would you go and do all this to get this child that was allegedly in her home in broad daylight? It does not make any sense. Moving on, if she was abducted or if she was sold, traded, given away, anything like that, taken, it would be very easy for somebody to put a wig on her with no hair. So no matter why her head was shaved, that's so concerning to me. Man, I hope she's alive, you guys. I hope she's alive. I'm going to wrap the inconsistencies part up with this. I'm not sure, and I really don't want to give a ton of my opinions in this because it is an ongoing investigation. I'm not sure if the inconsistencies are because there's foul play or because they're trying to cover something else up. Like maybe Candus and them were doing something illegal, right? And there's a lot of inconsistencies because they don't want to tell you what they was really doing, what they was really meeting people for, what they was real, you know, like... So I think a lot of it may seem shady because of that too. So thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know what y'all think. I want to know your theories down below. I'm going to be reading the comments. I want to hear what you guys think. Next week, we're going to be back to true crime story times. And when they find Summer, hopefully it's soon and healthy and happy, I will let you guys know. I'll give you guys an update. But until then, we're going to have to pray for her. And so I love you guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Y'all have a wonderful weekend while y'all are outside with your families playing volleyball and playing all kind of good fun stuff in the sunshine and drinking your water. Love y'all. Bye.